What is good, y'all, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you for joining me today. I have been away a long time. It's been a long time of self-reflection and seeing where I wanted to take things here and in my life, and we're gonna get into all that, my plans for the channel. But first I do want to ask you my humble apologies from you guys. I needed some time to be away. I needed some time to reflect, build new habits into my life, and just taking my life in a different direction. And we're gonna get into all that, where we're gonna be going with the channel and some other stuff in my life. And this is just gonna be the first intro video. After this, we're going to just be getting into regular stuff. But so let's first start off with kind of the story of why I decided to step away from making videos. So a lot of you guys know I made a video last year about what happened in Minnesota. Now, it was received very well on my channel, but my comments were not to the main, that they were not, with the mainstream media was saying, you know what I mean? So I guess I ruffled some feathers and the video got flagged and removed. Basically, what I summed up from the message I got was I was being hateful against a certain group. Anyone who watched the video know I was not being hateful against any group. I was just using my common sense, research, and logic, and conveying my opinion on a current event, and it didn't get taken well. Now, at that time, I was excited to do that video. I was excited to do the videos I did before that, about my awakening, stuff like that. I wanted to take the channel in more of a direction of, I guess you call it truthing, or I call it truth seeking. Some people might call it conspiracy theory. I don't like that word, but it got flagged, and it really hurt me, because I was like, if I have to do these videos, I'm gonna have to censor myself. And that's kind of exactly the opposite of what speaking about the truth is about. You should be able to say exactly what you want to say. I wasn't saying anything hateful, nothing like that. There's plenty of videos on the internet about hateful against groups and people, but be that as it may, it put a bad taste in my mouth. I didn't know where to take it. I wanted to do something where I can actually reach people in a deeper way. And that was the way I wanted to do, and being that got taken down, it threw me off. Now, in hindsight, I realized that the fact that the video got flagged and taken down, when other videos that talk about that and they say pretty much agree with everything that the news said, they didn't get taken down. It kind of says, okay, Scott, that validates not exactly what I said, but there must have been some truth to what I said that they don't want people to start looking into. So also during that time, we're during the quarantine or whatever it might be. And so I just took it at the time, I need to build new habits into my life. I saw I was getting lazy with a lot of things, and I wanted to I wouldn't say reinvent myself. I just kind of wanted to polish and refine who I was and build new habits in, which is what I'm going to be sharing with you guys going forward. So just going right into that. Going to be talking about what I've been doing as far as morning routine, diet change, minimalism, and just guys, the channel directions you're going to be taking. I'm going to be taking you guys with me. I've been journaling, so I was like, how can I take my journaling and share it with you guys? And the best way I can do it, I guess it's a vlog, for lack of a better word. I don't know if that's exactly what I'm going to do it my own way, of course. But yeah, you're going to be getting a very introspective look into my life, and you're gonna hear stories from my life. I'm gonna take you places where I grew up, all that stuff. It's gonna be, you're gonna get a very deep insight into me. Now, right now I plan on doing one video a week. I'm thinking about doing one like full-on vlog a week, and then one video where I'm just kind of just talking about a certain subject or whatever, maybe during the weekend. We'll fill out the schedule. I'm doing it once a week for a couple reasons. One, I do have a regular job. I work 5 days a week, eight hours a day, so I have to balance that in as well. But also, I'm going to be doing a new style video. When I was doing mukbangs and movie reviews before, I'm basically just planning the camera and talking. Now, this time I'm going to be moving the camera around, and that ties into also a reason I decided I need to do these vlogs. Is I wouldn't say forever it's been my dream, but at least for the last 10 years, I wanted to be a filmmaker. I want to make at least one really good movie. And I watch movies, I get teaching through that. I don't have money for film school, and that's super expensive, so I have to do my own film school, and I have to practice. So my only way to do that is to get out and move the camera around, learn editing, learn lighting, learn all the different settings on the camera, and all this stuff. I just got my camera in the mail yesterday with all this stuff. It was super exciting. It's crazy. My dad was a photographer, a very good photographer, and he never gave me any cameras. I was always kind of a little bit messed up about that. Anyway, I was so excited to get my camera. I can't wait to get out there and start filming and just learning the craft. And all along the way, you're going to be getting just a look into my life. You're going to see. I got a lot of videos planned. It's going to be a fun time. Our time in the world right now, and that's just not. I hate when people. I don't like when people say, "Oh, 2020 was." Listen, this chaos mentality that, and I'm gonna get my soapbox for 2 seconds. This isn't going to be a regular thing on the channel. You don't have to worry about it. This chaos thing that they've been doing, this divide and conquer thing that they've been doing. This has been going on for years, decades. This is hundreds of years of stuff. This is. The quarantine thing is just, for my chess fans, is them moving the queen out, moving a big piece out, an attack piece. You know, the game, there's still an attack mode, but I want this channel to be a place of refuge, a place of where we can come together, share ideas. It's gonna be fun. I'm gonna be able to share my sense of humor with you guys, laugh. You're gonna get the sarcasm. You're gonna get all that stuff. I'm gonna take you places. You know, we're going to talk about what's going on in the world, all this stuff. Like I said, all my life, you're going to get a very close look into my life. So for those of you, I would love for you to join me on this ride. And I realize it is a not completely different, but a different style of video that I'm going to be doing than what I was doing before. So for those of you who want to join me, I greatly appreciate it. It would mean a lot to me to have you along. But as you guys know, there's no pressure to ever watch my videos. If it's not for you, that's cool. No hard feelings. I understand. But yeah, that's just where we're going to be going, and that's going to be the new chapter of my life. You know, and I want you guys to be able to get a new chapter in my life. And Scott, why are you having a new chapter in your life? One must have closed. I'm sure a lot of you already know. But for those of you who don't, I was engaged to Q from the Eat with Q channel. And we recently broke up after 3.5 years of being together. Now, it was a very mutual breakup, thankfully. As she said on her channel, that's exactly what it was. You know, it's just basically two people who care about each other, but we also have different goals and different strives for happiness. And so we were going in different directions. You know, it's one of those things where we had enough maturity and respect for each other to say, hey, I don't want the pursuit of my happiness and my goals to hinder the pursuit of your happiness and your goals. So it was just an organic thing. And although it's very sad to, you know, end a long relationship, we have a lot of memories, good times. I have nothing but respect and care for her. I definitely wish her all the best, but we're going in different directions as far as our lifestyle, so to speak, right now, you know, and that's just where we are. And then it's, you know, breakups are sad, but it's also I'm excited for her, and I'm excited for me. I'm excited for this new chapter, what I'm gonna be going. I'm sure you, like, you know, I've been working from home. You guys, like, I'm just very excited about it, and taking you guys in. You know, I'm not going to talk about my relationship specifically, but we're going to get into, like, you know, Scott's back single again, which you're going to get a look into my single life. That's kind of exciting, I guess, to a degree. Be single on Valentine's Day. That'll be awkward, I guess. That hasn't happened in a while. But yeah, so this is the only time I'm really going to talk about that. And sorry, there's no juicy details. It's really just two people on different paths. That's all it is. We have complete respect for one another and care for one another, and we, you know, are just going in different directions. The sad part of it is we gotta look for our future, have plans, but, you know, if you're realistic, you have to make these decisions. Now, also, absolutely, you know, the cats, we have 4 cats together, like our children, so having to separate them is a little bit sad, but it is what it is. But guys, that's all I'm going to be talking about with that. But guys, so next week is when I'll have my first video up. I got some, you know, filming to do. So I'm gonna get started with that as soon as I can. and then I will be back. Like I said, we'll try to do once a week, then we'll see if we can implement more lives, whatever it may be. But guys, I'm excited to be back again. I ask for your humble apologies for my absence, but I greatly appreciate you joining me today to watch this video, and I hope to see you in my other videos to come. Please take care and be well. I'll see y'all soon.